having people who don't show to the calls, or even worse, they show to the calls but they don't trust you, or they feel like they are just asking you questions and they are just testing things, but they are not really interested in your coaching business, or your coaching service, or on your service-based business. That is so frustrating, and is one of the most important problems coaches and service businesses that are making or are close to the 10K per month are facing. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you the most important thing that you could do in order not to reduce the number of shows or people who show to your calls, but also the number of people who you close, who actually go to the call and they are already sold in some way. Now, who am I to tell you this? My name is Gerson and I have 6 years of experience in marketing and automation, and in today's video I just want to solve you that specific problem, and it's much more simple than you think. Now, the way that we are going to solve this is going to be through a pre-meeting sequence flow. Now, before you go away to this video and go to watch another one, let me tell you that this flow is not going to be only about reminding them that they have a call at this time, at this day, all the time. It's not going to be about that most of it. It's going to be mostly about what you have to say in those calls in order for you to increase the trust that they feel towards you before even having the call. And so in a way that at the time that you are having the call with them, they are already kind of solved. Okay, so I'm just going to show them how this workflow will looks like. And so let's jump into my screen. All right, so let's get straight to it. So I'm going to show you an example of a 3 days before call workflow that you could use for your businesses, but something that it is important to specify here is that this is going to vary, because people are going to book the calls at the same day of the call, or 1 day before the call, or 2 days before the call, or 3 days plus. And hopefully they won't do 3 days plus, because the longer they book the call, the more likely they are not to show up. However, you are going to have this workflow prepared for people who book the call 3 days before. Okay, so that is the example, and that is definitely something that you can apply in the 2 days in the 1 day. You just need to remove a few of those and just adapt it to the flow. Now, the first email is going to be about confirmation, and this is not only going to be an email, this is going to be also an SMS and ideally a WhatsApp message. So WhatsApp message is not compulsory if you do this through SMS, and the key here is not only that to confirm that this person is going to have the call, and here is the link for the call and stuff like that. The key here is actually this video, because this video is not something that many people does, and is going to definitely resonate, and the person who booked the call is going to definitely watch it. And most importantly, you need to make sure that this video is not automated. Like, okay, you can automate it and do a standard video, but if you do a Rob, and you just make a video something like, hey, Mr. Johnson, thank you for scheduling this call. I'm very excited about how I can help you improve your health and your XYZ. I'm looking forward to see you on Wednesday, for example. That's it, something like that, but it's definitely going to stand out. This video is manual and can be definitely sent through SMS, but also through WhatsApp. So if you, depending on what is your most common channel of communication in your country, you will use WhatsApp or SMS, and you send it through it, and it is going to be a real remote automated one. Cool. So that is going to be the first email and the first message that you are going to have with them. Then when it comes 2 days before the call is scheduled, you are going to send them a case study. Now, here it is something that is going to be connected with the video that you sent them before, because the video that you sent them before, you need to tell them like, hey, don't forget to check my inbox tomorrow, because I'm going to send you a case that might be interesting for you, that they help them get XYZ. So definitely check that out. You know, you need to anticipate that to them in some way, and this is the that email that you are going to have in 2 days before the sales call. So this is going to be a case study. Again, it has to be a case study relevant to a big pain point of your audience, and if they enter this flow because you know exactly what they are looking for, definitely put that case study over there. If you don't know exactly what they are looking for and they just book the call, then you can have a case study that addresses a big pain point that you know most of the people have, and it is very big, most of your target audience. So yeah, definitely add it here. Then we have the email 1 day before the call. And here we are going to have an email and an SMS. So here in the email, actually let's start with the SMS, because the job or the SMS, it is something like, hey, have you seen the story of Matt? He was in this state before, and then after hiring our program, he was in this state. You wanna read the whole transformation? I just send you an email about that. So that's it. You don't need to even say that much in the SMS, just a little bit, or you can just say check out the transformation of Matt that went from this to that. Send you an email. That's it. And then in the email, you actually get that case study that you mentioned in the SMS, and you talk about it. Remember that the way that the case study should be presented is in a way of a story, because stories are more cultivating than just a simple case study that goes so structured and is out of point. Don't do that. Make sure that your case study is told as a story in an emotional way, so you have more chances that the person who is watching or the person who is reading that case study is going to resonate with you and your core offer. The next one is going to be another email that is going to happen 10 hours before the call. This one is very, very important because you want to anticipate objections and you want to start addressing this. And the way that you do that is to ask that question in those emails. So maybe you have a subject line of, is this program really working for me, for example, for my specific case? So you have that possible objection, and you address that objection during that email. You have other email objection blocks, which are the 2 hours before the call and then the 30 minutes before the call. So here, those two are not only going to be about the objection, but also you want them to remind them that in 2 hours we will have the call, so make sure that you are there. And again, in the 30 minutes before, you want to tell them the same. You want to address the objection, but also tell them that we will talk about it in 30 minutes. So see you there. Now, the next communication item is going to be an SMS, which is going to be sent 10 minutes before the call. And in this SMS, you are going to tell this person that you are ready and already behind the call, and everything is ready on your side. So you are just waiting for this person to be in the other side of the call at this time, at the time that you agree. So this is going to be 10 minutes before the call, and this SMS alone, it is very effective actually, because you will find more often than not that the people who is going to have the call with you, it is going to get into the call right away, right after they see this SMS, which is great, no? Because they will be already there, either waiting for you, but hopefully you will be there before, right? So make sure that you are there 10 minutes earlier, just for this SMS. But I'm telling you that this happened a lot. And then you will want to have a WhatsApp message, just telling them that, hey, I'm here in the call, and I'm looking forward to see you soon, something like that. So you send them this exactly in the moment that the call is scheduled, and that you go them back to get them to the call. Because if this SMS 10 minutes earlier don't work, then you still have this WhatsApp message. If you don't use WhatsApp, or it's not something that you use in your country, then just use an SMS, a manual SMS, or you can automate it actually, either with WhatsApp or with SMS. So just do it, and that's it. This is the 3 days before call workflow that I an offering and the way that I will do, and not only the way I will do, but that is also the way that I do when someone book a call with me. So here it is. You can apply for your business, whether you are a coaching business or you are any other service-based businesses. This works. It is very important, the case studies, but also the video, because remember that the objective of this flow is not only for them to remember the call, but also to get the to gain trust and to be basically sold before even them having the call with you. So you won't have those stupid objections or stuff that you normally have to deal when you don't have something like this. One caveat that I want to tell you here, it is that even if you apply something like this for your business, if your acquisition system it is not suitable in a way that it is asking them too fast to get into your coaching program, then this usually is not going to fix it. This is not going to fix it. This is going to support what you already have as an acquisition system. So if you have something like Facebook and Meta ads, then someone who bought a call from those, and then you do this, you are just going to still have these people who won't trust you even after you have done all this. And it is not because of the workflow, it's going to be because of your acquisition system. And if you want to know what a good acquisition system is, definitely watch this video, because I show you everything that you need to do in order for people to go to your calls by already trusting you and without asking you basic objections that you usually hear, or most people usually hear. So that's it. Check that out. I hope that have given you a lot of value. So if you have, definitely like and subscribe this video. And if you want to have a call with me because you need help in this, making this flow or building your acquisition strategy, then definitely check the description of this video and book a call with me, and we can talk about it. We can talk about it. We can work in a way that I build your strategy, or we can work in a way that you use me as the guy who do your landing page, or as the guy who do your email. Whatever it is, definitely check it out. Have a call with me. Let's talk. See you in the next video. Ciao, pescado.